Good morning, good evening, and good afternoon, or whatever time you're watching it is. Whatever time you're watching, oh my goodness. This is going to be one of those days. I much appreciate it. I believe it's St. Paddy's Day, as of the day of uploading this, where Americans do the long-held tradition of getting absolutely wasted in the middle of the day, dressing up in all green, and listening to a bunch of Irish music. God bless. God bless. More power to them. Just, stay off the roads. And don't drive while you're drunk. Right. Anyway, the build and running is, we got Demos Blaze for Sword. We got the Perk Staff with Warp Flurry, Warp Nexus. We got Soul Stealer, Quietude, Battle Meditation, Warp Expenditure, Perilous Combustion with Brain Rupture, Kinetic Flare, grabbing Wildfire, going over to get Psychonetics Aura, Seer's Presence for that juicy cooldown, with the Warp Venting Shriek, Becoming Eruption, and Creeping Flames. You gotta have Warp Rider. You've gotta have it. Going down to Puppet Master, grabbing Solidity, Warp Siphon, Essence Harvest, Imperium Empowerment, Infire Reborn, and Warp Battery. That's the build we're running today. And let's get into a game, shall we? You ever just read something and you're like, wow, what? Oh my goodness, once again, if you don't know, I dislike landlords quite a bit. There was this thing, this person tweeted about how like they got a message from the landlord saying, oh, between the time of like hold on, I have it right here. Between the time of 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., all blinds and curtains must be open. That's like insanely illegal, right? To try to enforce that, no way that would hold up in the court of law. But I think the probably issue with it is that the landlord would probably just evict them if they didn't comply, because there's no renter safety, at least not very good renter safety. Now I won't say any more on that because to be honest, my expertise on the area is limited at best. I didn't know you. Oh, there's a chest up here. Nice. High intensity care, that's what the heretics are going to be in when I'm done with them. Eat. Fire blast, fire blast, fire blast. My audio's a little high. One second, let me turn that down. Ouch. Got him. Nope, stop. Don't shoot at me with your shotguns. Very rude. Nice. Grenade. Yeah. Turns out in the replies, judging from what I saw a second ago, incredibly unenforceable generally. Like, if I'm renting somewhere and I want to have the goddamn blinds closed from 24/7, I'm gonna have the blinds closed. And frankly, if you have an issue with that, suck it. Quite frankly, I'll get blackout curtains too. I'll make it worse for you. Ah, my goodness. Oh my goodness. Man, today was such a slow day at work. But what sucked is it was a full shift too. It's always the worst when it's a full shift slow day, because it's like, man, I don't even get to leave early. I have to stay here for the full 8 hours, and there's nothing to do. Like, literally. Like, so, I think I only worked about, maybe an hour and a half of work today, because that's how slow it was. I couldn't even leave early. But you know what, hey, I'm glad I didn't call out like I was originally this morning. I was really debating calling out. And I'm glad I didn't, because, relatively slow day. I just read some fan fiction in the freezer. And then I made money. So what can I say? Can't be too upset about it. That Moonlight Greatsword ain't gonna buy itself. Because there's a life-size replica of the Moonlight Greatsword from Elden Ring you can get, and I want it. But there's 500 smackaroos. My rent's already paid off, so once I just gotta pay off my credit card. When that's done, I can use my credit card that I just paid off to buy the Moonlight Greatsword. Assuming it's still available by that time. And if it's not, I'll weep. I wish it was the Bloodborne one so I could do the funny bit miraculously where like, oh, my guiding moonlight. But alas. Now speaking of Elden Ring, I talked about this one Elden Ring was, poppin'. And it sort of comes up every so often, especially whenever Soulsborne games come out. And I wonder if it'll happen with the Elden Ring DLC. People wanting an easy mode in Dark Souls games. Now, I used to be like kind of anti it. I'm still sort of anti-easy mode in Souls games. I think difficulty is definitely, like, I don't think Souls games should be there's certain games, I'm against gatekeeping, but also I'm for, like, if the director doesn't want an easy mode in the game, that's fine, right? Like, it's there, I think generally, especially in Souls game where, like, the difficulty is supposed to be part of the experience, However, I personally like to play on harder difficulties. That is just me. I like, normally I'll play on normal if I'm playing like a long game, but if I'm playing something for myself, like for a stream game or a YouTube game, I'll play on like normal usually, but for myself, I play on hard or very hard, right? Like, I beat Doom Eternal on the second hardest difficulty, the one that you didn't get reset for if you die. I'm not gonna, look, I like hard difficulties, but I don't want to reset if I die, right? I died a lot in Doom Eternal in some of those later levels, and I'm not ashamed to say I did. But man, some people have been like, man, easy mode is just so nice. And playing more games on normal mode because of stream /YouTube, I'm like, you know what? Sometimes it is just nice to just chill, Just to sort of mindlessly, like, power fantasy my way through a game. I still like hard games. I'll never not like hard difficulties in games. Even if I get pissed off at sometimes, I still find it very rewarding. That's why I do it. I like it's like a reward. That's why I'm so sad Cyberpunk doesn't have a proper New Game Plus. I want to use my same character, just in the hard difficulty. But I digress. My Zella just got schwagged. Oh. Who said this guy could come to the function? Gonna hit him with the soul blaze. Can't really hit a headshot with the soul blaze, but you can definitely schwack this thing. Get a nice little kinetic flare action. Damn. Right, nice. But yeah, I do wonder if the whole easy mode discussion will pop up when the Elden Ring DLC comes out, or if they've sort of been filtered. Sounds like a mean word, but it is filtering. The difficulty of Dark Souls games, Soulsborne games, From Software games, is very filtering. From Software makes difficult games, and some people aren't built for it, and that's okay. And some people are built for them. Some people make them look easy. I'm not like the greatest Soulsborne player, right? It took me a few tries to beat, the beast, the Elden Beast, right? I'm very rarely a one and doneer in Souls games, right? I think the only boss I ever one and done in a Souls game was the tutorial boss for Dark Souls 3. The witch. Oh, what is her name? The witch lady that you can cheese by purging all your insight in Bloodborne. Obviously, because once you have no insight, the boss fight is easy peasy. Oh, come on now. Oh, nice. Ouch. Just gonna pop this for now. Yeah, the wet nurse in Bloodborne. Actually, I did a few one and dones for the Bloodborne. Vicar Amelia, I one and done. Cleric Beast, I did not one and done. That took me a few tries. Well, I literally first boss in Bloodborne was kicking my ass. Ganneman was whooping my ass. The werewolf dude. Or is Ganneman werewolf dude, or is he wheelchair dude? The werewolf dude that is like beasts, you'll all turn out the same or whatever the fuck. I think that was Gascoigne. Yeah, Garriman is wheelchair guy. Gascoigne is werewolf man. They wouldn't have done anyone else in Bloodborne. Trying to remember all the goddamn Bloodborne bosses. I one and done the what are the names? Like the Serpent Priest or whatever, where you fight 3 of them and they have like different spells and shit. I think I one and done them. Wait, no, definitely didn't one and done them. Only took me like 3 tries, but yeah. One and done was the wet nurse, not Gascoigne, and the witch of the manor. Oh, and the not the cleric beast, but it was the beast that's weak to lightning. What is it? Oh, and the foot fetish monster. I don't remember Bloodborne boss names. I can check in a second. Here, wait a second. No, I was AFK for a second. Let me check the Bloodborne bosses. There's a spooky lady.
That ain't a pleasing sound. Medicaid.
Oh boy. Was it Bloodstarved Beast?
It's purely faith in action, Zealot. You should consider that.
Oh, and Ron. No, I did not actually one tap Ron. Ron actually whooped my ass a little bit. For like 4 tries. That motherfucker's tanky.
This will be challenging.
I will grab the ammo crate for my veterans. Yeah, but I think I won and done Bloodstarved Beast. Oh yeah, no, Bloodstarved Beast was in the church where you get the blonde guy who goes to the castle and like eviscerates that lightning lady. Or lightning lady, the vampire lady. Bloodstarved Beast was the one and done. Although I got help from the spirit of that one guy, so it's not really like, you know, not true. I guess it's technically one and done, but it wasn't like one and done solo bolo. Dark Beast Parl, I believe, is, yeah, I one and done. Because he's weak to lightning, and I had the lightning mace, and I used it on him, and I did good. That guy, sorry. I actually didn't do any of the chalice dungeons there. Father Gascoigne beat the fuck out of me. Oh my god. I think Gascoigne took the most tries out of any Soulsborne boss I think I've ever done. And I'm not kidding. That motherfucker whooped my ass. But also, like, all my other Souls games, I'm very slow. While Bloodborne says, if you're not fast, you die. Sorry. But, you know, once I got, like, my Ludwig Silver Sword, everything was okay. Or, like, his Holy Greatsword, or whatever it's called. Yeah, Garamond's the first time. Gascoigne's the one. Ah, Batfire. Alright, we're good. Ouch. Oh my goodness. Hello, gents. What boss in Dark Souls 3 did I want and done? Was there... The tutorial boss I want and done. The giant skeleton boss I want and done. It's hard to say what I truly want and done, but like try to remember, because I did play a lot of Dark Souls 3 with my buddy. There's still bosses I had to want and done and did want and done, or well, you know, fight on my own. I'm trying to remember out of those which one I wanted and done. Oh, you know what? Mikalesh also had close second place for the amount of times whooping my ass, but Mikalesh, the fight isn't hard. He's just cringe, and it's a skill issue on my part. I did end up beating him, though, so I don't know where he was. The one reborn, that's the foot fetish monster. Yes, I went and done that. There we go. Now, you may be asking, why is the one reborn a foot fetish monster? Well, if you don't know, Miyazaki is a sick fuck. And he's got a foot fetish, allegedly. And the one reborn is made out of mostly feet. Yeah, the Shadows of Yharnam. I didn't want and done those. But those are the others that I was tired. Vicar Amelia one and done. Witch of Hemwick I one and done. Because you can cheese Witch of Hemwick by just, once again, getting rid of your insight. Actually, I should play Dark Souls 2, thinking about it. I've never played Dark Souls 2. I should play it. I feel like that'd be fun. I know people are like, there's two types of Soulsborne players, the Dark Souls 2 defenders and the haters, and I can't be either, because I don't know. All I know is that it's not, I don't think, if I remember correctly, Dark Souls 2 wasn't done by Miyazaki. Am I getting the name right? Is it Miyazaki? It's Miyazaki, right? Because I know Miyazaki is also Ghibli, but isn't it, are he also from Software, Mike? Yeah, it's, hey Google, who produced Elden Ring? No. Fire bad. Okay, that is not what I do not want to ask who produced The Elderly. I'd rather not know, I think. Hey Google. Who produced Elden Ring? Okay, that helps me nothing. That just told me the game. But I'm pretty sure it's Hideo Miyazaki, right? Right. Hey Google. Ouch.
Even you can do that, can't you?
Alright. Hideta. Yeah, it's Miyazaki. Last name Miyazaki. So we're good. It's not Hideo though. It's Hideka. If I'm pronouncing it right. So yeah, Miyazaki has a thing for feet. I don't know what to tell you. Which is completely fine and reasonable if it's true, but meme aside. When Reborn is a nasty beast made of mostly feet. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I don't think Dark Souls 2 is made by Miyazaki. It's made by someone else, and that's why people tend to have beef with it.
Where have you all gone?
At least as far as I know. I don't know much about like the gameplay differences. Now you may be wondering, why am I spamming the primary fire instead of the secondary fire? Because the primary fire on the perk staff has an insane amount of stagger. Doesn't do a lot of damage, but you know, applies the soul blaze and does a whole lot of stagger. Oh my god. Could you all feth off for like 2 seconds so I can get a goddamn scan off? Like, oh my goodness, I get it. Oh wait. Stop that. Alright, we're good. Alright, we're good. Progress continues to be made.
Initiating crowd control!
I'm gonna push the elevator button. Alright. Ouch. I guess I don't really have anything to pop that barrel. Alright. And get bursted. Figured, pretty sure I heard a trapper, but it'll be alright. Alright, we see Dark Souls 3 buses. One in town. I believe I went and done the Vort of the Boreal Valley. Cursed Rated Wood, I went and done. Ludex Gundyr, which is the tutorial boss, I went and done it. Crystal Sage, I went and done. Abyss Watchers, I did not want to done. Them motherfuckers whooped my ass. The Deacons of the Deep, I won and done. If that's not exactly like it's barely a boss fight, to be honest. High Lord Volnir, which is the giant skeleton, I won and done with that guy. Because also, I played Dark Souls like quite a few years later. Dark Souls 3 a bit later than the release, so I knew the mechanics of a lot of the bosses. Old Demon King, I don't think I won and done. Definitely didn't want to done Pontiff Sullivan. That motherfucker also whooped my ass. Yorm the Giant, one and done with help of my boy Siegfried. Or is it Sigismund? Onion Knight with my boy Onion. Devourer of Gods, no. Actually, yeah, no, I didn't. Did not want to gun the Devourer of Gods. And that is the one that's possessing Gwendolyn's body. Or is it Guinevere? One of the Gwens. The one that was raised as a daughter. I think that's Guinevere. No, is Guinevere the big lady? Or is it Gwendolyn that's the big lady? That's the one raised as a daughter. Ugh. Messing up my lore. There's still a plague ogre alive back here. That's crazy. Is that good fire? Okay, that's good fire. Oh. Got him. Dance of the Boreal Valley. Actually, I did one and done her. Yeah. And I fought her. Yeah, because I remember I was talking. The call from a buddy. He said, "Oh, I did her in one." Because when I had the big giant guts break sword, the big giant berserk great sword, you know, the dragon slayer, and it's fucking beat the shit out of it. But you don't? Yeah. Dragon Slayer armor. One and done, but I also did a co-op, so not technically. Actually, no. Did I? No, actually, I think it did get one on me. Consumed King definitely didn't one and done. Lothric did not one and done. Ancient Wyvern did not. Nameless King, no. Nameless King took a few tries. And Soul of Cinder I did not one and done. Soul of Cinder, no. And I did not play the DLC, so I did not one and done any of those because I didn't play the DLC. Although I should one day. I think I own the DLC, which is kind of fucked up. Maybe no. I think I was wise enough not to buy it in case I didn't play it. I hope at least. I mean, I could always go back to Dark Souls 3. It's a fun game. Good game. I don't necessarily like where I am. Hello. You all feth off, quite frankly. Alright, nice. Nice sniper kill. I was gonna say, did I pull it? Hello, what the bloody hell are you all doing here? Standing on top of each other like you're performing mitosis, yeah? Ouch. Oh, in Sekiro, I didn't one and done a single boss. Also, I didn't get very far in Sekiro. I'm gonna keep it a $150. I didn't rage quit. I just like stopped playing it, and I should get it on PC. It's on sale. It would be a wise investment, but maybe not. But I do find Sekiro really cool. Alrighty. I am recording, right? Okay, cool. If I wasn't recording after yapping for 30 minutes about Dark Souls bosses, I might have lost my mind. Hello, excuse me. I think my What is my favorite Soulsborne boss? Now these are good questions. For Bloodborne, it's probably Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower. You gotta love her. Maybe not the fight, but you gotta love her as a character, right? For Elden Ring, the first Elden Lord, he was fucking cool as shit. You know, Godfrey or whatever. And his second name was Johann something or other. Wait, look at that. First Lord, second phase. It's like, it's Horalu Warrior. Yeah, Horalu. That's such a cool fight, and that transformation is cool as hell. For Dark Souls Trace, well, Soul Ascender is just a classic, right? You know, you're literally fighting your Ashen one from the first game. I almost called it Tarnished. That would have been incorrect. Which is like plot-wise cool, and then obviously when it goes to the second phase, it goes plim plim plum. It's like, oh, so cool. But Nameless King's also cool as hell. It's a tough tie between Nameless King and Soul Ascender. And I, for the DLC story-wise, like for what I saw when I watched a playthrough of it, that thing, your dark soul, is very funny to me. And he's also cool as shit. Slave Knight Gale. Slave Knight Gale's cool as shit. For Bloodborne, I already said Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower. You gotta say her full name too, otherwise it feels wrong, right? Dark Souls 1, favorite boss, Dark Souls 1. I haven't played Demon Souls. If it was on PC, I maybe, but I don't really want to boot up my PS5. And I heard that the remake was just okay. Trying to even remember Dark Souls 1 bosses. There's that spider lady. She's kind of cool. Scorpion Lady's Dark Souls 2. I know that. Bosses. Moonlit Butterfly is pretty cool. Gaping Dragon is kind of cool. Oh, whoops. Boop, 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 boop. Pinwheel's funny because he's a skeleton, and that's always funny. Actually, you know what? I gotta say, Dark Sun Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn's the one that was raised as a daughter. The lore stuff there is cool as hell. And they're an optional boss, technically, so you know, it always feels cooler. Although, oh man, what are they? Oh god. What's the duo's boss? Those guys are cool. Dragon Slayer, something or other. I don't know. No, I'm thinking of Dragon Slayer armor. Ornstein and Schmo. Ornstein and Schmo are pretty cool. Yeah, it's got to be Dark Sun Gwendolyn for me. I've also seen them naked on Twitter, so you know maybe that's influencing me. Ouch. If I've seen a boss naked on Twitter, it probably affects my opinion of it. And I still hate Mikalesh to this day. And I hate his stupid laugh and his dumb, stupid head. the button, hit the button, hit the button, hit the button.
Justice for its victims.
Right, cover me!
Nice.
I'm reloading! What I see?
Yeah. Also, Gwendolyn's outfit is cool. I like their headpiece, and also the similarities between them and Solaire when Solaire finds his son. It's like representative. Anyway, nice. If you've made it this far in the video, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, or don't. I am not your mother, but you better have brushed your teeth. Now have a good one. Bye bye. Ah, where's my button? There it is.